I've always wanted to go to paradise, but too bad I'm a fucking human and not a wolf. Yeah, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to review Wolf's Rain. Yeah, that's right. All of it. Sorry about showing all the discs, guys, but this is the way I brought it. Yeah, so anyways, let's get into it. The story and what the anime is about. Kiba and his pack that join him have to find Chessa, and basically Chessa will lead them to paradise. And that is it for the story. And I like how the story is in this apocalyptic world where everything was messed up by wolves, and basically to fix everything, you have to go to paradise, and that will be your way to peace. That's right, you heard me. Um, I like how everything just progresses from up until the ending because the ending is pretty much terrible. Yeah, this is gonna be a rant too, so be ready for that later. Um, I'm gonna have to say the story is really good. It is. It actually is. And you want them to get to paradise, but it's just the messed up ending, which I'll explain later. Alright, so let's get into characters. Of course, I'm only gonna mention the main characters, not side characters. Okay, you have Kiba, which Kiba is a white wolf, and basically, he wants to go to paradise so he could get away from all this bullshit. And before all that, he just wanted to die with pride. And basically, he was like a warrior wolf. I'm sorry if I'm messing this up, people. I watched this about a week ago. Yeah, but pretty much from there. Don't want to explain much more about Kiba. All right, so let's move on to Sagome. Now, Sagome is basically your lone wolf, and what you learn is basically um why he doesn't want no friends and why he doesn't want anybody around him is because I'll explain that later when I get into spoilers territory. Um, okay, then there's Hike. Hike is the comic relief of the anime, and basically what you learn about him later. But I don't want to spoil that. I'll get into that later on. Okay. And then, of course, you got Po Boy, and pretty much Po Boy is my favorite character out of the whole show. I like him. Of course, he is a red wolf, and basically, he is the voice, the reason of voice of the show, and yeah, I like him a lot. He's kind-hearted. He's caring for everyone, and that's it. And of course, you got Cheza. Cheza is nothing more than a MacGuffin and a plot point to drive the show. The anime, my mistake, I'm sorry, to where it's going. And then, of course, you got the side characters. The side characters are okay, they're alright. There was nothing that great. Of course, you got the Hunter guy, which the Hunter guy is basically an homage to Hunters. And basically, he kind of reminded me of Quint from Jaws and Giles from the original Buffy Vampire Slayer and stuff like that. I mean, the guy slays dogs, he slays wolves. But whatever, I don't want to get into that because it's going to be way too long of a video, anyways. So, another thing is Um, the villain Darsha, at first I kind of liked a little bit, but he's a little bitch, and he's always complaining and whining and whatever. And yeah, some people say he's a badass. I just saw him as a little bitch. That's all. I mean, come on, just go to fist combat and make up your mind what the fuck you want to be. Seriously. Yeah, so the voice acting by everyone, phenomenal. They do a phenomenal job, and it's believable, and you really get into it. Another thing is the writing, as the anime goes from point A to point B to point C. I only like point A and point B. I don't really care for point C because point C is the letdown of the anime. And what I could say to that is it's gonna get knocked the fuck out by me. And yeah, that's it. The dialogue is really good in the show. The cinematography and visuals is good. The animation looks nice. All the shots look good, whatever shots it is. Um, Sounds is good. Um, Lighting is good. Everything is good in that department. Um, Music and the original scores, like the soundtrack and the original scores, really good. I wish I could download it off of iTunes, but I don't have iTunes because I need to hustle and basically make more money. But let's not get into that because this is a review/rant. Sorry about rambling, guys, but whatever. I would say pick up the original soundtrack and you will enjoy the hell out of it. And overall, the anime itself, it gets a 4 out of 5 just because of the ending. Yeah. Oh boy. And let's just get into what gets resolved. Absolutely nothing. Alright? I mean, first of all, yeah, the characters do go through changes. Of course, Kiba goes through a big change. A little bit. Not that much. He is still a cocky bastard, though. He still is, and he is reckless, kind of. Um, Sagome changes a lot. Yeah, at first he was like, I don't give a shit about my pack. I don't give a shit for friends. I don't give a shit for anything. But once he meets Po Boy, then everything changes for him, and he suddenly realizes. But here's the thing, though. I understand why he didn't want friends and he didn't want to be in that pack. It's because of what he went through before in the past. And basically, what that was that all of his pack died, and he was the only one to survive in his pack, so he had to leave them. And basically, why he had that scar is because one of his uh, pack friends basically scratched him there on his chest. So yeah, and basically, he didn't want friends because eventually he knew that they was going to die, and he knew that he was going to die eventually, but I guess karma went into the wrong path. Okay, and then there's Hike, which Hike, what you learn is that he was controlled, and basically, he killed his own pack to put them in a museum and shit like that. And basically, he doesn't remember what went on. He doesn't remember what happened, and that's why He's always happy all the time, and he's always making crack jokes and all that. And then there's Po Boy, and Po Boy pretty much why he just wants to love and care for all is because he was loved by his owner, and his owner died of old age, and that is it. Yeah, that's it for Po Boy. And Po Boy changes a lot. He goes through a lot, but he didn't need that. Honestly, he didn't need that death. That was pretty damn stupid. Yeah, and Chessa is pretty much your subject matter that's half human, half flower, and that's it to Cheza. Other than that, there was nothing else to Cheza. And Darsha, I really hate. Yeah, at first he was a badass, but he just turned into a little bitch. And he's just whining and complaining about shit. And basically, he's like, I want to be human. No, I'm a wolf. No, I'm a human and a wolf. No, I'm this entity. No, I'm that entity. Whatever. I'm not this. I'm not that. Make up your mind. Shut the fuck up, dude. Just make up your mind what the hell you are, honestly. Because if you don't know what you are, then don't even talk. Don't even think, honestly. And yeah, the way that he basically tries to do everything. Yeah, it's in a badass way, but not really. The only part I liked is when he killed all those soldiers, and that was it. Because other than that, the ending is real fucking terrible, and I'll get into that right now. Alright? Yeah, so basically, we have our characters going on this journey for basically nothing. They die into the end. And that's a lackluster ending. And I'm asking myself, why the fuck would these rat tack bastards do that? Make a depressing ending? And it's just like, what the hell are you doing? What a depressing, sad ending. It had me crying a lot. It's really sad, and I don't really want to think about it, honestly. For me to grow and love these characters like my own family, and then you take them away from me like that. No, fuck you, anime, seriously. And then what? So this bullshit ending can get resolved that, oh, Kiba and the rest of the gang was reborn as humans. Yeah, because the anime is basically at one point talking about that humans used to be wolves, and why we can't remember is because we lost our memory of being wolves. Yeah, so basically, Darsha just kills everyone off, honestly. Yeah, some characters die from accidental accidents, like falling off of a cliff or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But it's like at this point, what a lame ass ending, honestly. That's what brings this anime to a 4 out of 5, is because of the lame ass ending. Really. I mean, these rat tack bastards, man. What the fuck was they thinking with the ending? Yeah, of course, the anime is still good, but I'm not gonna watch the whole thing again. I'll watch half of it probably in a couple of years. I don't really want to rewatch this anime again. Well, I mean, yes, it is good. I probably would watch it again, but it's just I don't have that much time on my hands. I got a lot of shit to do, but anyways, with that, the ending is gonna get you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. And as for everything else in the anime, point A and point B gets a hell fucking yeah dog, and a 4 out of 5 still because of what's to come. Anyways, with that, I am out. Peace.